Hey, this is Steve with Real-Time Music Solutions, and today we're going to look at the new audio events feature in Sinfonia 3. For many years, customers have asked us for the ability to incorporate their own audio files into Sinfonia. With Sinfonia 3, we're happy to report this feature is finally a reality. Here's how we go about it. First, enter Edit Mode. Next, navigate over to the Cues tab. This is where we'll import our audio files. Hit the plus button and select Audio. Now, you can either click the Select Files button, which will open up a file explorer, or you can simply drop your audio into the window. Now that I've selected my file, a duck quack, I can adjust the volume by using the fader here, as well as the panning left and right, and output channel if I was using a multi-channel audio interface. I can also edit the label to be a bit more user-friendly. One note, for now, the file you import will need to be in WAV format, but we plan on expanding this in the future. Note that a quick Google search of audio file conversion should help you turn any other audio format, MP3, AIFF, etc., into a WAV file. So if I'd like this duck to play back at a specific measure, I can literally just click it, drag it into the timeline, and drop it anywhere I'd like. You can see that it is selected here, and it exists at measure 41, and I could always change this to whatever I'd like. Or I could drag it around. So I'll place my playhead just before this audio event and hit play. Let's listen. Very good. This is exactly what Sweeney Todd was missing, a random duck quack. Now, what if you instead wanted to trigger the sound effect on the fly via a hotkey? You can do that as well. Let's navigate to the Hotkeys tab and hit the plus button. Now, the first thing to do is change the type to cue. Now let's move to the target field. We can see our duck quack, and we also see define cue. If you haven't already dropped your audio into the cues window, you would have to click Define Cue here, which will just bring you back here so that you can create your audio file. I'll go back to Hotkeys, click plus again, Cue, and select the duck quack. As you can see, the label pulls from the target, but I can edit this any way I like. And hit save. Okay, so you can see we've created a hotkey, nothing left to do but drop it into the timeline. Now, when the playhead moves past this spot, hotkey 1 will trigger the duck quack. You can either click the big hotkey box here in the middle of the screen, or trigger it from your MIDI keyboard or function keys. Let's go back to performance mode and try it out. And you can trigger it as many times as you'd like, provided you haven't reassigned hotkey 1 in the current song. When you're happy with your work, click File, Save, as always. Note that while the hotkeys are song-specific, I'll go ahead and switch songs to No Place Like London, and you can see that it does not exist here. The Cues tab is global. So if you wanted to add the duck quack to another song, you would simply go back to the Hotkeys window, enter Edit Mode, and hit plus, and go through the routine again. And that's all there is to it. We can't wait to see what you do with this exciting new feature. This has been Steve with Real-Time Music Solutions. Thanks for watching.